Hey everybody, it's Alexia from Mystic's Path, and I am back with another video for you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. As you can see, I'm outside. It's a really beautiful day, and here in Michigan, we're just getting over some really cold weather, and I really felt that I needed the sun to shine upon my face. So if you hear some people or the birds chirping or cars, it is because I'm outside in my front yard. But I really wanted to come on and talk to you guys about the fact that our planet Pluto, which is our planet of death and destruction and transformation, is going retrograde. And he is going retrograde in the sign of Capricorn. And Capricorn is all about structure and hard work ethic and doing things the right way the first time, and establishment. So you can see why I felt that it was really important to come on and talk to you guys about the changes that we are going to see with this Pluto retrograde. Now, he will be retrograde from, and I say he because he's a very masculine energy, but Pluto will be retrograde from Wednesday, the 24th of April, which is this Wednesday, to October the 3rd. Now, that is just over 5 months. So, we're looking at some really big transitions and changes in our lives here. And this retrograde is really going to work to break down anything that is weak or has cracks. So, even if you thought that it was strong, it may not be. There may be a crack in the foundation, and Pluto is going to work over these next 5 months to break that down and rebuild that up in strength. And I feel this really strongly. I've actually been feeling this for about a week to 2 weeks already, and Pluto hasn't even gone retrograde yet. And I really feel on like a global level that this retrograde is really going to affect us, and affect us on not even just ourselves and our day-to-day lives, but our establishment as well, especially since it's going retrograde in the sign, in such a strong and sturdy sign as Capricorn. So I really want to go ahead and dive into the cards of what I see. And first, what I see is to remain in clarity of what is going on and have respect for the transitions that you are going through. Stay in a clear mind and realize that this is happening for your best benefit and the planets are working for you. And honestly, I'm also really feeling like if we take heed of what is happening in the cosmos, and we realize that there are these transitions that we have to go through, and we don't really fight against them and we accept them into our lives, they may be a little easier going than if we are working against and resisting and really pushing against the energy that the planets are bringing into our lives. Now, what I got for how is this retrograde going to affect us on a soul level, we get rebirth and the Knight of Wands. And this is really saying that this retrograde is going to really inevitably change us into different people, change us into the people that we are meant to be, and people that have a strong sense of what it is that we want. And we may think that we know what we want, but we have to understand that we are going to be going through these changes, and what this is happening on a soul level. So knowing what we want and how we're going to get it, and a drive and ambition for this new life and this new being that we are, and really staying firm in that. Okay. Now, what lessons am I being asked to learn at this time? And we get the clearance card and the Four of Pentacles. And if you guys have been watching, I've been talking about releasing toxic things from our lives for a while now, and it's a repeating thing in a lot of my videos. And this is really speaking that you need to clear your path. You need to stop clutching onto things that no longer serve you, dust them out the way, throw them in the fucking garbage, excuse my language, and get rid of them. This is really you are being asked to clear these stagnant and like destructive energies out of your lives, and you've been really clutching to them. And I mean, I guess when I really look at it, there is aspects that we all of us don't want to let go of. And this is also the triggered parts of you that you feel like, oh, without this, even though this brings me pain, without this, I don't know who I am. And clearing that, just clearing that energy just out of your life. And what is it that is being highlighted in my life that needs healing? And we get the Alchemist card and the Two of Cups. And this is saying, this is focusing about your relationships, your romantic relationships, your sexual relationships, your platonic relationships, all of that, and saying that you have the necessary tools that you need to heal the wounds from your past relationships and your past sexual traumas and your platonic relationships, whether it was a friend or whatever, and to heal the trauma that it is that you have been through, that you have been repressing as far as relationships, and to you have the necessary tools. And the necessary tools in this matter is what I'm really feeling is to take the time and take the space to heal and sit down and kind of separate yourself. You don't need other people to be in your corner to heal from relationships, because honestly it's other people that have caused some of this trauma or caused some of this upset, whether it may have been you or somebody else that has caused some of these issues that haunt you, that keep you from having a good, proficient, well balanced relationship. And to do this on your own, because you have the resources within you, within your personal power, to heal what it is that you've been through in relationships, so then you can begin to attract a better relationships after we leave this retrograde period. Okay, now how can I go about healing these wounds in a healthy way? And we get the invocation card as well as the Five of Cups. And this is saying that you really need to call it down and be very clear. State your will and ask for it. Ask to be healed. Ask for help to be healed. Call in the energy of your guides and your angels and your ancestors in spirit and say, I am ready to heal. I'm ready to heal this aspect of myself. I am ready to heal these wounds. I'm done with this. And stop looking at it as what has gone wrong and start looking at what it is that can go right. What it is that can go right in your life from this healing. How can you benefit from this healing and come at it from a standpoint of being adamant about what you can change and what you can do in life and how it can be better, and stop focusing on what has already happened because you are living in the past, and really calling that down, claiming it, claim it, say, I am going to heal this. I'm done, and I am no longer going to participate in being this damaged, broken version of myself. I don't want it. It's not benefiting me. It's not benefiting anybody. It's not benefiting my kids. It's not benefiting any of my relationships. It's serving you no purpose, and to really call it down and claim it. Okay, now what destination awaits me at the end of this retrograde? We get responsibility, which is the High Priestess card, and the Devil. And this is saying that it is your responsibility to do the healing and to get to the point where you need to be to come out of this dark place that you've been in, this dark place that has consumed you, where there is nothing but destruction around you, and to take some responsibility from the aiding that you have done to make your environment that way, because we can't blame everything on other people. We have to take some responsibility. And what I really see here is us owning up to what we have done to make our lives the way that they are, and what responsibility, what ways we need to make better decisions and see the red flags, and not even putting ourselves in these self-destructive situations, and taking responsibility from that and coming out. I really see us coming out of that dark space and really just being free. And that's really what I'm seeing for all of us. But you have to be in a space where you're willing to get to being able to take responsibility and being less triggered and saying, oh, this happened to me because of this, because that's where the self-destruction comes in. Because if we don't have responsibility and we're always blaming somebody else, then we are putting ourselves in a space where we're not being accountable. And this is about being in a space where we're accountable and responsible for the decisions and the way our lives go, to emerge out of the space of the devil, where we're being controlled by actions of others, whether they're past actions or present actions. It doesn't matter. The actions of somebody else should not have the should not be able to affect you in a way where it controls your life, and really being responsible and taking initiative for that. And that's where I see us at the end of this retrograde, is being in that space of responsibility and accountability for our lives, and to control what types of situations that we put ourselves in. Now, I really hope that you guys have enjoyed this video, and that it was helpful for you. If you would like a spread to see how this retrograde is going to affect you personally, please contact me. I will link my email by the title of this video, and I hope that you guys all really have a really nice day and enjoy this weather. Also, today it is Earth Day. Get out, clean up some trash, pick up the earth, make the environment feel good. It is our duty. We have been the ones to destroy it, so it is our jobs to be the ones to clean it up. Everybody have a great day.